Yo, what's good? This is Rocket. Welcome into the vid. We're going to be talking about Russell Westbrook in this episode today. So I want to congratulate my boy on becoming all-time great scorer. He's now in the top 25 all-time scoring list. That's freaking awesome. He's only like 100 or so points away now from cracking that 25K. That's going to be really, really sweet. That's the level, that's the elite level. If you get to 25,000 points, you are an elite scorer all time. 20,000 is a good measuring stick too. So players that get to 20, that's my Hall of Fame cutoff, really. If you get to 20,000 points, you're a Hall of Fame talent on the offensive end. Players that have gotten to that 20,000 that aren't your traditional superstars. I'm thinking of like Joe Johnson's, LaMarcus Aldridge's, guys like that. They got to right about 20,000, a little over. And, that's just been a benchmark. So whenever you're evaluating a player, if they're in that 20,000, they're a great scorer. 25 is elite, 30 is just super rare. There's only like 5 or 6 players that have been up, in that 30,000 range. So the next one, I think, to get there will be Kevin Durant, obviously. He's at like 28,000, so he's getting close. But still, it's going to be awesome for Russ to get to that 25. Harden just got there. So, they're both ranked basically side by side on the scoring list at 23 and 25. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I wanted to congratulate Russ on being ranked that high. And it's not just his scoring. He's also a top 10 all-time assister, career assist totals. He's at number 9 for assists, and he's a two-way player. He's not just an offensive player. He's top 20 all-time in steals, all right? He's top 70 in rebounds. Think about that for a minute. He's the only guard, in that universe. He's the only one that's even capable to rebound like that. He's surrounded by guards and centers, or by forwards and centers. He's the only guard. He's 6'3", 6'4". He's listed out here. So obviously the dude has a nose for the ball. He's got great vertical. I saw just a play a week or so ago. The Clips were playing the Pelicans, and he won a jump ball against Brandon Ingram. Dude's like 6'10", 6'11". And Russ, still a year 15, 16 is still winning jump balls because he's such a great, incredible athlete. But yeah, you can't see what he's averaging right now. This is last year. Now this year he's coming off the bench for Harden. Not since they made that trade. He's averaging about 12, 5 and 6 off the bench and about 21 minutes a night. So that's nice and productive for sure in the minutes you're out there. Less than 2 quarters. So that's about all you can ask for. But yeah, it's obviously, as a Russ fan, you want to see him get his minutes and start and all that, but we've seen what this guy can average over the years. It's time for a championship, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. And it's not like the Lakers situation where he was coming off the bench for bums, coming off the bench for Patrick Beverly, getting 4 points a game and 1 assist. You're not a point guard if you're getting 1 assist. I don't view Patrick Beverly as a point guard. He can't run the offense. He's not a playmaker. He's just a 3-and-D point, I guess, and he doesn't really do that, at a crazy extreme level. I think he's a very overrated player. I think he's nice. I'd rather have a Dennis Schroeder, guy who can score and move the ball at least. But yeah, coming off the bench for Harden, his homie, that's way different. Russ has said himself, he's willing to do it. He's happy with his role on this team. He's okay coming off the bench, backing up Harden. There are games, obviously, where he'll get 30 minutes or whatever, because he's still a big part of the team. Him and Powell off the bench as that scoring punch. But it's just a really cool situation because as a fan of OKC, originally when we had Russ and KD and Harden, that was my team. So then KD leaves and we get, Paul George. So now we've got Russ and Paul George again on the Clippers. We also saw Russ and Harden in Houston after OKC. So this is really cool for me to see some of my favorite players, play on the same team 3 different times. Like, that's insane. That's extremely uncommon. Um, Russ has played with Paul George in OKC. He's played with Harden in Houston. Now he's playing with them both in LAC. So that's just freaking awesome. Like, the roster it's just a really good vibe to this team. Everybody likes each other. We have a great coach. So it's like we have everything, just laid out on a silver platter, basically. We got the depth. So I'm hoping this is the year that we get there and, just do it together. Russ and Harden don't have rings yet. So it's, I'd rather have it now than not have Harden on the team. Like, if somebody told me, it's like, all right, you can have Westbrook, he can start, but, the Harden trade doesn't happen. And now Harden's over there with, Embiid or whatever, and Maxey, and now that team's a super threat. So I'd rather just, because Harden's one of my favorite players and he's one of Russ's best friends, I'd rather just have both of them and make it work the best we can, because we're better this way. We're depth. We have the best backup point guard in history off the bench in Russell Westbrook. So let's just go get this dub, get this championship. But yeah, congratulations, Russ, on Hall of Fame career. Keep it going. All-time triple-double leader as well. 198, I believe. So let's get to that 200, bro. Get to that 200, Brody. Peace.